Welcome to episode 15 of the Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips Show. Thank you for coming back. I'm so excited to have you back. It has been a while. It's been since September last year since I recorded an episode. And what happened? COVID happened, obviously, as for everybody else. What I found with me was that it's been incredibly busy. I've been involved in a lot of training and upskilling of beauty therapists who took advantage of any lockdowns to upskill themselves and to get up to speed with all their product knowledge and training. So I've been incredibly busy and I'm so sorry. I haven't done an episode, but I'm back into it and I'm really excited. Now, before we get started, my name is Yana. For those that are new to my show, I'm a beauty therapist, skincare educator, blogger and writer, and my passion is to teach people how to look after their skin. If you follow my show, you've seen that I do episodes on different skin types, skin conditions. I talk a lot about ingredients. I'm passionate about ingredients because if you know your ingredients, then you'll be able to work with any skincare really that will help you with your skin. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to care for your skin in your 30s. So that's the topic for today's show. In my last episode, I told you that I've launched Skincare School Online. That's coming along really nicely. I have been putting lots of really good content into the forum. So for those that are not familiar with, Skincare School Online is a website where you can access training and education about skin science, skin type, skin conditions, skincare ingredients from a professional trainer and educator in beauty therapy. It is a paid forum, so if you come in and join the Skincare School Online, the first 2 weeks are free for you to check out and enjoy the content that's already in there. And if you wish to stay along, every week I put in some exclusive content for members only, so training, answering questions for my students, and I'm also developing courses. So I've been talking about courses for a little while, but I'm very excited to say that they're ready to go. So in the first quarter of this year, I will be launching foundation studies in skincare. So you'll be learning about the science of skin, the different skin types, how to care for your skin, and skincare ingredients. So these will be foundation studies for those people who want to learn more about skin and skincare and how to care for your skin. And that will eventually lead into more advanced courses. So later this year, I will launch advanced courses, which will be courses where we dive deeper into skin types and conditions, particularly acne, aging, pigmentation, and ingredients that actually work. And it'll be more formal training where you can access it. So it'll be a video tutorial training with workbooks where you can self-pace yourself through the training. So I'm very excited about that, and that's coming very soon. And if you want to check out more, please see the show notes where I'll put a direct link to Skincare School Online. If you want to look it up, it's www.skincareschoolonline.com. Or you can even come in and join me on Facebook group called Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips. And I'll put a link in there as well. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to care for your skin in your 30s. Welcome to the Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips Show, brought to you by SkincareSchoolOnline.com. In this show, you will discover skincare and beauty tips that absolutely work. I'm Yana Elston, a qualified beauty therapist, skincare educator and blogger, and in this show, I will share my expert insights into the best beauty treatments that will transform your skin. Tune in each week to learn about how to look after your skin and manage skin conditions, including a sensitized skin, acne, aging, or pigmentation. She asked me about her skin. So she said, Yana, I've just turned 30 and I've noticed some fine lines and wrinkles, and do you have any really good tips on how I can look after my skin? When we delved a little bit deeper into it and asked her some more questions, she told me that she hasn't really been looking after her skin. Well, she hasn't had the time. And also, I think, she didn't tell me this, but I know when I was in my 20s that no matter what you did, your skin still look great. Pretty much for most of the part, because you're youthful, you're young, you've got lots of collagen and hydration, and the skin looks great anyhow. No matter how many late nights you're out partying. I know in my 20s, I worked very, very hard. I put myself through schools. I was working 2 or 3 jobs and going to TAFE college at night, trying to advance myself with my knowledge. So for me, my skin, if anything, was looking pretty tired. But other than that, no matter what you do with your skin looks really good. And then all of a sudden, I turned 30. I look in the mirror and there is a wrinkle there. I swear it wasn't there the day before. Can you relate to that? And this is what she told me. She said, I've noticed now that I'm 30, I can see fine lines and wrinkles, and what can I do to minimize them? She goes, I can't get rid of them, but can I minimize it and prevent them from getting worse for as long as possible? So that's the conversation we had. Any tips for people who want to future-proof your skin? Age-proof your skin. So really, the sooner you start, the better. If you can start looking after your skin, you'll have a more youthful, more radiant and healthier skin for longer. So I have some great tips for you. Now, let's talk about some of the things you'll notice as you turn 30. So fine lines and wrinkles. In Australia, I actually see in clients, so any clients I work on in their 20s, I notice they're starting to form lines and wrinkles, and that is due to the sun damage, the extreme climate, harsh climate we have here in Australia. So by the 30s, women are well and truly starting to notice lines and wrinkles. And whereas before they were just fine lines and only noticeable with expression, now they're noticing them that they're all the time. So they're permanently formed in the skin. But the other thing women start noticing as they turn 30 is that the skin tends to dehydrate more often. And that's quite understandable because as we get older, so let's say we were 15, we had lots of oil flow on our skin. By the time we're 30, which is double the age, this oil starts to die down. And as you have less oil in your skin, you lose more moisture from the skin. So our natural oil is actually good at holding moisture in the skin. And if there is a lack of it, if there is less of it, you're going to dehydrate more. So it's really important to recognize that. And how does dehydration feel? It feels tight. It feels uncomfortable, sometimes itchy. The skin can have a dull appearance, and the fine lines and wrinkles are more pronounced. So that's dehydration. I do tend to see a lot of fatigue and tiredness in women in their 30s. It could be perhaps because of the work they're doing, they're, balancing family and work. A lot of women at this age start a family. So that could be contributing to it as well. And then I see some women in their 30s, and it's interesting, around the end of a decade or the beginning of a new decade, particularly around the 30s, I notice women tend to break out more around the jawline, the chin. We assume it is a hormonal spike that could be contributing to it. It could be more stress as well. Stress is a big factor. The lifestyle that we lead, we're trying to do everything. So stress definitely affects the body, which can then trigger hormones that can cause the eruptions. So fine lines and wrinkles, dehydration, dull, tired, fatigued skin, and perhaps for some of us, even these breakouts, you think, I was a teenager, I never used to break out, all of a sudden I'm breaking out. What's going on with my skin? What I like to establish for my clients is a good skincare routine, a basic routine to get in the good habits of looking after your skin. So if you were in your 20s and you were not consistent with your skincare, but now that you notice that, okay, your skin is aging and you want to prevent the skin from getting more pronounced in aging, that now you're motivated to look after your skin, this is a good time to establish a good skincare routine if you haven't got one already. So what are the minimums of establishing a good skincare routine? So the minimums are cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and sunscreen. That's the minimum you need to do morning and night, right? So in the morning, you cleanse your skin to remove the sweat and the toxins that your skin eliminated overnight. and to prepare your skin for the actives and your sunscreen and your makeup. So you have a good base to work from for the rest of the day. So in the morning, it's really important to cleanse. Toning is really important because that hydrates your skin. Traditional toners, like 40 years ago, they had alcohol in them. You will find today it's quite rare to find a toner with alcohol in it that is from a professional skincare line. You will perhaps find it in some drugstores, your pharmacies, maybe department stores as well, toners with alcohol in them. The cheaper products tend to have the alcohol in them. Why that's bad? Because it can dehydrate your skin, especially if it's in a high percentage in the product. I'm really hard-pressed to think if there's any professional skincare products that would have an alcohol in the toner. I think it would be nearly impossible to find one because we beauty therapists, we understand it's not the best thing for your skin. So with the toners or lotions, they hydrate the skin, pH balance the skin, and prepare the skin for the rest of the treatment. Then you want to moisturize your skin. Now, moisturizing will help to hold the moisture in your skin, alleviate the dehydration, soften up the fine lines. And if it's a moisturizer with some added active ingredients, it can work towards minimizing any breakouts that you may have or helping to restore collagen production in your skin. So you're building collagen to plump out the lines and wrinkles. Now you want to be switching to a moisturizer that has more active ingredients. You perhaps want to take it up a notch and use something better quality with more active ingredients in it. And we'll talk about those shortly. So cleanse, tone, moisturize, and of course sunscreen. Now, sun damage is one of the leading causes of aging in the skin. So that's sun. Then next is smoking, alcohol, processed foods, toxins, and then we got stress as well. So these are some of the leading things that make the skin age faster, and sun is right at the top. So the UV rays penetrate into the skin, damage collagen, elastin fibers, which causes them to collapse, which causes your skin to wrinkle and sag. So sunscreen is an absolute must if you're serious about skin aging, really, if you want to prevent your aging. And it's interesting when I talk to people about sunscreen, a lot of them tell me, I don't like wearing sunscreen. I will tell you, there's been some really good formulations on the market now, which are lightweight. You can barely feel them on the skin, and they will give you that SPF 30 to SPF 50 that you need. And you can use it easily underneath your foundation makeup. So really, really important to find one that you like and start using it on a regular basis. So that's establishing your morning routine, your nighttime routine. You want to again cleanse, tone. You want to use a night cream. If you can't afford one, use the moisturizer that you've invested in, that you're using it during the day. You can absolutely use it at night with the actives to boost collagen production. But if you can afford it, try investing in a night cream specifically for skin rejuvenation. So they will have other added actives in it to potently rejuvenate your skin. Trust me, you will see results within about 2 weeks that your skin looks more radiant and refreshed and the lines are softer and your skin has that youthful glow like you used to when you were in your 20s. So if you can afford it, try and invest into a specific night cream. So once you've established cleansing, toning, moisturizing, morning and night, and then sunscreen every day, the next step is introducing an exfoliating routine into your weekly routine. So exfoliation is really important to remove the accumulation of dead cells that make the wrinkles appear deeper. The dead cells build up on the surface, making everything look more pronounced. So the wrinkles look deeper, the pores look more open, pigmentation looks darker, the skin appears dull as well. Regular exfoliation will remove the buildup. Not only will this instantly rejuvenate, refresh your skin, but it will allow actives to penetrate into your skin to a deeper level where you really need it for age prevention. So regular exfoliation. Now be careful not to overdo it. People go overboard when they see the fabulous results you get when you've exfoliated your skin. Be sure not to overdo it, because if you overdo exfoliation and you know you've overdone it when you trigger inflammation and irritation in your skin, so if your skin is inflamed, it goes red, it goes irritated, it feels hot, it feels itchy or burning, you've overdone it, which then triggers free radical damage, which can then add to the aging process. So you're trying to reverse aging, yet you're adding to the aging. Do you know what I'm saying? Exfoliate your skin at a pace that is comfortable for your skin. And that's a discussion we often have in our groups and in the school about, which exfoliant would be good for my skin. So that's something we can talk about more there, because every skin is different. For the most part, I'm not a huge fan of scrubs, and I know when you're younger, you want something quick and easy, and you'll have it in the shower and you'll quickly scrub your face. Scrubs, definitely not okay for sensitive skin though. So if you really want to be serious about skin rejuvenation, I will take it up to the next level and use either enzymes or AHA, like lactic acid, for exfoliation. I love using a serum once a week with lactic acid in it to help with the exfoliation process. I also love using products which is called gommage, which is a non-grainy exfoliant that you paint on the skin, leave it to dry, then you rub it off and it takes off all your dead cells. So that's a specific product that I love using because you can't over exfoliate with it. It's great for sensitive skin, and I get sensitive skin with rosacea easily, so great alternative. Before you go into any exfoliation routine, be sure to check with your skin therapist, your beauty therapist, if that product is suited for your skin. Some skins can't do exfoliants at all. So always check before you start using exfoliants on your skin and which ones would be most appropriate. I'm a fan of gommage because that's really gentle, and that's a really good starting point for all skin types. Then if you want to take it up a notch, enzyme-based exfoliants are terrific. They're usually quite gentle. And then if your skin can take it, then you can take it up to AHA, alpha hydroxy acid, such as lactic, which is fabulous for skin rejuvenation, hydration, lovely exfoliation. But again, make sure you check with your skin therapist if that product is suited for your skin. So that's your weekly routine. What can you do to boost up your daily routine? So there are a couple of things that I'd like you to start thinking about. Once you establish your daily skincare routine, you've introduced your weekly exfoliation. Now is the time to introduce other products that can really boost things up. The products I'm talking about are serums. So the one serum that I'd like you to think about, if there's nothing else you can afford, go with a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is amazing on so many different skin types and conditions. Vitamin C can help to rebalance pH. It helps to boost healing and recovery in the skin if the skin has been damaged, if there's been scarring. It helps to boost collagen production, so it's great for firming up the skin and plumping out the wrinkles. It helps to reduce pigmentation in the skin. It's a tyrosine inhibitor, so that means it reduces melanin in the skin. Great for pigmentation and sun damage. And it's very brightening, so it gives you that instant glow. Great even for people who have acne breakouts, post-acne, post-breakouts, to help heal the skin. Look, vitamin C is a fabulous multi-purpose nutrient that your skin absolutely loves. So I would suggest investing a good quality vitamin C. Not all vitamin C serums are the same. So do your research and invest a good quality vitamin C. It doesn't have to be ascorbic acid. So ascorbic acid was the traditional, original ingredient used in vitamin C serums. There are a lot more sophisticated, advanced formulas with vitamin C utilizing derivatives of vitamin C or more stabilized form of vitamin C that lasts better in the jar, and also you get the full benefit of it on the skin. That's again a conversation we can talk about later, or you can find more information in Skincare School online if you want to learn about, which vitamin C should I be using on the skin. So yes, ascorbic acid is fine, but not suited for all skin because it can potentially irritate, and it's highly unstable, so it has to be in a really exceptional formula for it to be effective on your skin. But definitely vitamin C. Now, treatments that would be great for your skin as you're going into your third decade. So which treatments should you be thinking about now? And I would highly suggest, if you haven't been already doing so, is now start getting in the habit of doing regular monthly facials. And the reason I say that is that your skin renews itself every month. So you get the benefits of the infusion of active ingredients and the rejuvenating factor of facials on a monthly basis. And you see such a massive difference in skins that have regular facials compared to skins who don't have regular facials. It is amazing what a difference you can see. And I suppose it's that extra care the therapist takes to cleanse your skin, to deep cleanse your skin, to exfoliate, to infuse actives, and there is a mask and there is massage. And the benefits of massage also are unbelievable on skin, to help stimulate collagen production, to drain away toxins, and to just help with the skin rejuvenation. So definitely regular facials. Go with facials that aging skin to help build collagen, facials with peptides in them, as well as vitamin C, and perhaps enzyme peels would be absolutely fantastic. So I would definitely start doing regular facials. Peels are the next level up form of exfoliation for the skin. So it's a deeper form of exfoliation that more potently rejuvenate your skin. So course of peels would be good. One that I would recommend the most for aging skin, for dehydrated skin, is lactic acid peels. Professional therapists will offer different versions of lactic acid peels that are very mild to very strong. You obviously want to start off with a milder one and build yourself up. Again, your beauty therapist will step you through it and advise you where you can start off and which peel she would recommend. And you would need at least 5. So typically you would have a course of 5. You would typically come in once a week and have a peel treatment for a course of 5 treatments. I prefer to go fortnightly, only to give me time in between for the skin to repair itself so it doesn't become too traumatized. I find if I have weekly peel treatments, it becomes inflamed, it starts peeling. And remember what I said about the skin becoming inflamed, irritated, that it can age faster. So I like to give it time to recover before I expose it to another peel. And I tell you, our course of peels is one of the best things if you find that you have premature wrinkling and premature aging, just to wind that clock back a little bit too. So course of peels are great. I love also LED photo rejuvenation. So LED is light therapy. So it's a machine that has specific wavelength of light that is applied to the skin. It's a beautiful, relaxing treatment where you lie down for 20 minutes. The light is applied to your skin. Photo rejuvenation, it's not like laser, but if you think of it like laser, right? So it works through wavelengths of light to get deep into the skin to stimulate skin rejuvenation. So it stimulates collagen production, stimulates microcirculation, improves communication between the cells so that your skin performs better and has a rejuvenating effect. People usually report after having an LED treatment their skin feels really plump and radiant and glowing and they feel fabulous. Now, LED only works really if you have a complete course of treatments. Having just one-off treatment here and there, okay, you'll feel a little bit plump for a day or two, but that's about it. But if you want more long-term benefits, I would suggest a course. And typically with LED, you would do a course of 10, and you would need to do the treatment at least twice a week. So you would come into the clinic or the spa and have an LED treatment twice a week for 5 weeks. So that's a complete course of 10. Amazing. The results are absolutely amazing. With some of these techniques, you will find that your skin can wind the clock back 5, 6, 7 years even. So it'll just give you those benefits. So I talked about facials, peels, LED. Now, sometimes people ask me, okay, Anna, what do you think about for skincare, retinol, and then for professional treatments, skin needling? I would only go down the road with retinol if I'm seeing a lot of premature aging in the skin in the 30s. So biologically, the person is 30, but they're looking like they're 40 or 45. Then I would introduce the big guns, like the retinol or like the microneedling. If you're not showing premature aging, if you're just showing a biological aging or maybe a year or so that I know we can reverse that with what we've already discussed, then there's no need to go down the road of introducing really hardcore products that could potentially irritate your skin. So I reserve that for later. So when you start turning 40, that's when you probably start to think about vitamin A and microneedling for firming the skin. Now, microneedling has been really popular and people get excited and they see, wow, they've got great results with microneedling, I'll try it. And I've seen girls in their 20s doing skin needling for aging and wrinkles, which is crazy because they don't show the symptoms that are required for this treatment. Microneedling is great if you're treating scarring, which is originally what it was intended for post-acne scarring, fabulous results. But really, microneedling should be introduced a little bit later. So maybe mid to late 30s to 40s, when you're starting to see more pronounced aging in the skin and you need to bring out the big guns and do some extra work. I would only bring that in if I see like the skin needs a lot of skin rejuvenation. I would try first regular facials, peels, LED, and leave the microneedling as that last resort, really, at the end. So that's my answer to that. You will probably find if you're a beauty therapist listening to this that, I love my microneedling and I love my retinol and I would recommend to everybody. Fine. Just be conscious of potential side effects you have to dealing with if you introduce hardcore products and treatments too early on. So I hope you found that interesting. We've covered a lot today. I always like to give 200% to my students. And this is just an example of what you can find in Skincare School online when you come in and join as a member. There's so much more to learn. I mean, things are coming out constantly, new technologies, new products, new treatments. And of course, we're discovering more about the skin. It's an ongoing learning process. Really, I've been doing beauty therapy for about 30 years and there's still so much to learn. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it invaluable. If you'd like to find out more, come and join my group, Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips, or join my school, Skincare School Online. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast and tune in each week for the latest beauty news and trends. If you have any comments or questions, you can connect with me on my Facebook group, Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips. You will find a link in my show notes. Until next time, have a beautiful week.